Hello, welcome in. Hope you're alright. Welcome in, Dead Doremi. Oh my god, what's happening with my voice? Bit murky. Apologies. Hi Plus, hi Dead Doremi. How are you guys? How was your Friday? I hope it's Friday. I guess you guys are in Friday already. Yeah, how are you? How are you? And greetings everyone, Precious Stable, coils are humming, good to see you back in the lab, and welcome to my alchemical workshop. This is your automaton lab assistant Eleonora Electrica from the distance past. Friday, yes, Friday. That's amazing, hope Friday is doing well. Oh, I actually, like, before I get in this game, you know what? I was playing Mabinogi earlier, and I was trying out the new event. So, because they were saying like, oh, area something, right? Like, I was impressed. I really like it. I really like how. I don't know if that's a new event or something, or maybe it's an old event. Maybe plus, you know. But yeah, like, it was so good. I really like it. It was really fun. It was like running around. I think like they were talking about like area. Haven't looked in because of work day. Oh right. Yeah, they just updated it and they launched that new event. So I don't know if this happened before, but like it was really fun. I can't believe I say so. You know, like I was reading the blog post earlier about that, and I was like, oh, it's gonna be like time consuming. It's asking me to log in daily and do something, and it's not like I can just like click away and that's it. But yeah, surprisingly I really enjoyed it. So yeah, my fellow Mabinogi enjoyers, please go and check it out, because like I was like surprised. I really like it. Yeah, it's a bit more different. So I think like I would love to actually play that on stream someday, but not today. I was just checking in and having a go, and I was like, oh, this is so fun. Like, I still haven't figured it out. Like, I managed to get quite a lot of like boxes and stuff. I haven't figured out. I think like there's some like resource management needs to happen, and they give me quite a lot of like random gear as well, so I don't know what that was, so I still have to find out how it works. Just finished my meeting with a horse mask on. Oh, that one, I see. Yeah, like, oh my god, the horse mask with your mic, that was funny. Oh wait, right, 31st. Oh, happy Halloween for people who celebrates it. Oh my god. And hello Yeti, how are you? Welcome in. Yeah, so that was absolutely amazing. And oh god, Halloween. Oh no. Oh no, that means like tomorrow around evening I need to pretend that I'm not home because I don't want to. Get some spooky kids around my house. But yeah. Well, I got candies for them, so hopefully they gotta like it. Wow, what do you mean, wow? They're depriving them of candy. No. I got them candy. I know, like, I saw like people handing them the choice of candy or potato, and all the kids love potatoes. That was really cute. But yeah, I think it's gonna be candy. Like, yeah. I like last year. I was actually really underprepared because I didn't know that they would actually come. I used to live like quite at the corner where absolutely no neighbor will actually come and knock on the door. It's quite, well, I would say like the pathway around my house was quite overgrown, so no kids will actually like delve in and be like knock on my door. So I was so safe for years, and right now, not really. Raw potato, exactly. Raw potatoes. But Yes. And okay. Because like yesterday, when I was we were playing the same game as well. Oh God, so what game was that again? What was that? Oh, right, Ace Turning. Yes. This morning I was actually thinking about this game. I really want to know like what happened afterwards. So we gotta do the same exact game. Just like yesterday. So let's go. Okay, it's Tiny Investigation Collection. Let's go. Jiyoung, welcome in. How are you? So yeah, can't wait. So we are in the 4th chapter. I think it's almost at the end. So I think we found the culprit, who was very, very sussy. Yeah, very sussy. Okay, let me take a sip. How can I when that was barely a testimony to begin with? How? So what happened? I forgot about that already. That man, he's a very powerful person, isn't he? Oh, that man! Okay, it's okay, Mr. Edgeworth. Please, just let it go. Let it go. Let it go. I did it. I'm the murderer. I even remember doing that. Saw a flash of something, half remembered, Kay. Nothing more. If you must believe in something, believe in me. I'm so smart. Yeah. Believe me when I say you should believe in your own innocence instead. I see. But I'm up against a head of the committee, and it isn't gonna be easy. Okay, so that was the battle. But he seems to think that he's already won, so perhaps I can use that against him. Oh. Oh, right. He said something. Know your place. Okay, you've been forcing us to argue over every... So, five sentences in this one. You've been forcing us to argue over every little detail for a while now. Where the murder happened, in order for the order of the victim's injuries and some other things I hardly even remember. But you don't need to have bothered, my boy, because it is all irrelevant in the end. Think about it, the suspect herself has already said she did it. And that's all that matters at the end of the day, and her sentence will be lighter for it. So rejoice. Yeah, he's sus. I don't know, like, he's just got that sus phase. Okay. So it's not gonna be easy. So I expect it's probably like one of the phrases. There's like one of the sentences. There's like a hidden sentence that we need to trigger. Maybe a selection or something. Even if the broad strokes are correct, it doesn't make something true. Okay, the bigger picture is more than enough here. Every case has a little bit of inconsistencies and contradictions. True. If we let ourselves get bogged down in every single one, we will never make any arrests. And once we did, the trials would drag on forever. Even you understand that, right? Not in the slightest. I see. To be so young and pig-headed. Anyway, you keep digging into these little details. Okay, so there's nothing from that one. Let's see. This one. I seem to recall the ringleader's identity and the faulty coroner's report being critical points of contention. Yes, I was listening, my boy, but critical is a matter of opinion. How can you possibly suggest that such fundamental issues are not important? Where's my autopsy again? Like, why is that report still the old report that she did on the flight? So there is way too many stuff that is left unused, so it's gonna be a long one. Perhaps it's your ability to make sound judgment that should be on trial here today. Oh ho ho, bravo, my young-headed hothead. My young hothead. Wonderful cutting stuff. You'd like to try though, don't you? Nothing from that.
Hold it!
There's no way of any of those we've discussed today is irrelevant, not unless you intend to bury the truth. The only reason you keep trying to make it relevant is because otherwise you're up to a creek without a paddle. Ooh. It's nothing. It's nothing. Just because she confessed to something doesn't mean that make it the truth. Wow. Kay is suffering from amnesia, and so any statement she makes should be taken with at least a grain of salt.
Objection!
Ooh. Even so, it doesn't exactly solve anything for us, does it? It'll be nonsensical to dismiss her confession outright. I tell you what, why don't we ask her one last time, though I'm sure she will just say she did it again. Wow. Fine, let's do it. Let's ask her again. We'll see if she really believes herself to be the culprit. Huh? You mean me? Is that really what you want? If it goes badly, it could significantly weaken your position. Oh. I know, but there's no other way. I only request that I be the one to question her. Oh, you really know how to tug it at an old man's heartstrings, you know? But fine, ask away. On one condition, oh my god. Oh, come on. If it turns out to be a waste of time, that's it. Don't you worry, it's the 4th case. I believe there's 5 cases, so it's not the last one. It's not gonna be an instant death, I think. We'll call the proceedings to an end, and then and there agreed. Ooh, you mean the hearing? Yes, dear boy, that's right. Perhaps you're on a complete muddlehead after all. The amount of trust this papa has on his son. She's officially guilty on the spot. Wow. Yes. Oh my god, the music stopped. That sounds like a great plan, if I do say so myself. That's it. You just declare her guilty, just like that. Oh, that's the choice of it. It's a big risk. But he's gonna find a way to condemn her in either way if we don't do something. Okay. Yes. I know it's a lot to ask, but I need you to think. Remember anything else about what happened on the other day of murder? Anything might help us to prove your innocence. Why? Why are you still fighting for it? It's no use, I can't be of help to you, I'm sorry. I'm too scared to try and remember anymore. What if I remember something even worse? And if I did, I'd be just making more trouble to you. I have a feeling, right? Like, listen. I have a feeling. Wait. It's really weird, right? Like, if I'm looking at her design, like, why is her finger with band-aid? Like, okay. Why that pointy finger on band-aid? Please, just accept it. The Kay you thought you knew is a dangerous criminal. A criminal who let you down and betrayed your trust. Oh my god. Don't worry, Kay. You have nothing to be afraid of. May not have known you for very long, but I know you well enough. Right now, I'd say I know you better than you know yourself. You would never commit a murder. You could never, because this is who you really are. I guess this one. Right?
Take that!
Yatagarasu. The great thief Yatagarasu. A noble outlaw who would never stoop so low as to kill. Ooh. Ooh. Can't do it, I'm sorry. Because Because all I can see is the one memory that returns. I have to face it, I'm...
Hold it!
No, the only evidence of your guilt is the confession they force out of you. I said earlier, you have to believe that you're better than that. Or are you saying you don't believe a word of what I've been telling you? Gaslight. No, it's not that. You're trying so hard to help me. And you're risking so much for me. It kind of reminds me of like the other case, like the third case in this game, where like they kind of force a confession out of Tangaroa as well. Well, that's Von Karma. This time is out of K. It's too much. You have to stop, I'm begging you. So that's what's going on. I thought it was strange, but now I see. The reason you're allowing yourself to be railroaded into accepting your fate is because of me, isn't it? Which is exactly what the K I know would have done. You're a good person, Mr. Edgeworth. Sorry to burst your bubble, but I'm not, and I don't plan on becoming one anytime soon. Because despite all your wishes to the contrary, I'm still trying to help you. So you see, I've merely been servicing my own ego, regardless of what I put you through. Oh, heartwarming music all of a sudden. I feel like it's pretty awkward. Like these two people were having like these debates between themselves, and like, you know, the bad guy. The bad guy that just said like K is guilty, that guy, Papa Winner, was just standing there and just listening to nonsense. Now let's try this again. See the good in yourself, K. Remember the noble thief you truly are. And that memory of you committing the murder, you have to question it all with all you have. That's all I ask. So we've got some anime faith. Oh my god. What's happening? Oh no, collapsed. Oh no, still awake. What's wrong? Did you remember something? Ho ho, it'd be like some cliche movie plot if she did. A cow. A cow? A mooka! Hi Ava, how are you? Welcome in. A cow. Was it a cow balloon? A cow. Moo. Moo, indeed. Mr. Edgeworth, if you could perhaps ask her for a few more details. Well, okay. Can you tell us about this cow? I remember now. What? A person in a red raincoat. She had it in her hands. A cow. Wait, what? So that's why. So that's why we have this broken plushie. What? Wait, what? Wait, what? Why? But why? I was wondering why we took the plushie, but... You sure, Mrs. Faraday? Are you absolutely certain? Yes, I'm sure. Oh, she smiles. And this court acknowledges this defendant's latest statement as a new testimony.
Objection!
Oh, what happened? I've lost your mind, Verity. We can't accept testimony like this. For all due respect, Mr. Chairman, information pertaining to the victim and her possessions is new and highly relevant evidence.
Objection!
Oh, why is he so pissed? Why is he so pissed? Why against an innocent broken cow plushie? Why is that? Why? Need I remind you of the adult state of her memory? No, this simply won't do. Wait, I don't understand. But if we claim her memory is unreliable right now, our own arguments is weakened, sir. You said yourself only a few minutes ago. That's thanks to the suspect's confession. We need not to worry ourselves over the final details, did you not? Were we to call the validity of her memory into question, and we must also call into question the confession on which our entire argument is based. Gavel! Gavel, you're on our side. Why? Hi, Ava. Thanks for the head pats. Thank you. Wait, Ava, are you on back on land, or are you on the sea right now? Oh, thanks for the head pats again. And then we must... Oh, yeah, read that. Is that really the most advisable course of action? Fun scene, 早唞，早唞，早唞。晚安，好攰，辛苦晒。好早，9點好早。Yes, yes, you're right. Proceed as you see fit then. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. We're still in the game, but only by the skin of our teeth. And only thanks to Judge Gavel's intervention. It's almost as she was on our side for a second. Hey, let's go. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, the stuffed animal? I believe the cow in question is this thing here, Your Honor. We found it in the storeroom, and I believe it is yet another auction lot. Oh, we can take a look. Wait, that is... Oh, do you know something, Gavel? No, it's just not what I imagined. I suppose it's a rather odd thing for a victim to have been carrying. I should look over it carefully. Wait. So it definitely has, right? Like, it definitely has this one. It moves. It does! Ew, what? Sounds like sand being crushed. You've seen this in recording device hidden inside. Recording! And... What? What? I knew it was you that moment I laid eyes on you. You can't hide that burn from me. Wait, what? Nothing to say for yourself. I've waited so long for this day, and now I finally can have my revenge. Ah! What? Could this be the moment of murder? And someone made a recording of it. Fuck! Fitted with a recording device that captured part of the conversation, one of the people recorded had prominent burn. Wow! What? Can't believe that. Wait! That's him right there. And voices I heard. Sure as X is X.
Overruled.
Wait, what? Unfortunately, we have no way of verifying when these voices are recorded. It's possible they have nothing to do with the murder. If only there was some accompanying video footage. Oh shit. Them's the voices I've heard. We already know the victim was holding that thing, right? So we gotta be something from when she got. Yes, it's a possibility, but it's a weak one without more than your words to back it up. We need something more, something credible. We need... Yet again, she seemed to be stepping in help. Judge Gavel, I think we all know the voices are from the moment of the murder. Consider for a moment those words we heard. So, one of the speakers say, "I knew it was you the moment I laid eyes on you, and you can't hide that burn from me." I believe we have something that could explain what these words are referring to and how it's all related. Which piece of evidence proves that voices are from when the murder occurs? She has burn on her hands, but that's it. Present?
Take that!
How do they prove anything? What on this page shows that the voices must be from the time of the murder? Prominent burn mark, I guess. Present?
Take that!
But it could be like an old burn mark, you know? Think again on the words we heard. This particular sticks out in my mind. Can't hide a burn from me. Victim had a prominent burn mark on the back of her right hand. And... Wait. Is that the reason why... Wait. Why... You are the one that's using fire all the time, right? Wait, what? And what of it? Wait. Wait. I have a theory. What if, like right now, I was thinking about like, yeah, there is. Wait. She has a burn mark. What if Excelsius has a burn mark on the same place? What if he has a burn mark on the same place because he's playing with fire all the time, and he burned himself? What if he was the one who get out, and what if he's the one who's in here? What if he's the one in here? What if he's the one collapsed in front of Kay? Oh god. I feel like it's a bit far-fetched, isn't it? Burn mark, an identifying mark unique to the victim, was mentioned in the recordings it captured. It's just a coincidence. Stuff like that happens all the time, right?
Overruled.
I'm not sure that it does, especially not in this case. Court accepts that recording may be from the time of the murder. Oh, she's helping! In which case, one of the two voices must belong to a real culprit. Oh, so there's two voices. I see. Based on the content of the conversation, it's likely that the one we heard... It's the one we heard the most. But that doesn't tell us anything about the killer's true identity. True. Due to voice change is correct. Unfortunately, it's unavoidable. One thing, however, it has become clear. We're now able to say that voices Mrs. Hot heard was those of Mrs. Ringer and the killer. Just like I'd done, told you they was. You can say something else now too. And let's hear it. That is, if you don't mind, Mr. Chairman. As you wish. According to Mrs. Hot, just before the murder occurred, two people came up the storeroom from the committee chamber on the elevator, a ringleader of one of the auction attendees. And it seems that it was the point which the money exchange hands. And the murder happened immediately afterwards, and the auction carried on after that. Of which points to the key fact. One key fact. What is that? Wait. Key fact of what? The ringleader was the killer. Mr. Ringer was the killer. Wait, I don't understand. What did they tell us? Wait. Okay, so the two people came out to storeroom from the committee chamber on the elevator. Ringleader and one of the auction attendees. Okay, so the latest thought was the lady dressed like the auctioneer. The ringleader is the culprit. Since the ringleader was the auction's sole auctioneer, then it follows that they cannot be the victim. Hey, gavel. Not right now, Eustace. There's a good boy. I see. If they weren't victim, then they can only have been the killer.
Overruled.
Oh wow. A compelling argument and hardly conclusive. True, yeah, I agree. I'm fully aware of that, Your Honor, but I was merely warming up for the main event. What is the main event again? We've never seen this guy. We've never seen this guy's right hand. Well, right now, it's on the right hand. Oh, wait. We definitely did not see his right hand. There were certain traces left on the scene that seems to suggest that the ringleader was the killer. And please, hurry up and show us. What's something that would place it in the scene that points the ringleader as having been the killer? Why do they act like I know something? Something that was placed on the scene that points the ringleader have been the killer. Ringleader have been the killer. This one?
Take that!
Okay, it's not. Whoopsie. Okay. Okay, another one. Let's see. There's something they would have wanted to hide. If the ringleader was the killer, there's something they would have wanted to hide. They would have wanted to hide. If you wish to believe your assertion that ringleader was the killer, we'll need to see some evidence for that to that effect. So they have to hide. So one of these, was it puddle of blood? I don't know. Box where the killer hide a body, traces of blood were detected inside. Hide a body. What's it? I don't know, let's try. The killer deliberately left a large pool of blood at the foot of Goddess of Justice statue. It was due to that blood that we originally thought the murder had happened in this chamber. But it was simply a ruse, designed to cover up the blood that has dripped down from the storeroom, in order to conceal the existence of the underground auction. Correct. And the culprit has nothing to do with the auction. If the culprit has nothing to do with the auction, they would have had no reason to cover up that blood. Which further supports the theory that the ringleader and the killer was were one and the same. Oh. And also as to the identity of the ringleader, do you have anyone you'd like to name? The auction is always held in this committee chamber, with its storeroom located just overhead. So at the very least, we know that the murderous ringleader has some connection to the committee. Was that you? Was that you? Yes, yes. Was that you? Yeah, yeah. And you suspect me, correct? As the committee's most powerful member, that should be hardly a surprise, right?
Objection!
You're a fine prosecutor. That much I'll give you. But I think I may have it mentioned already, so... And you're hopelessly naive. Oh, the back of your hands. The back of your hands. I want to see your back of your right hand. You've got nothing, dear boy, have you? No evidence whatsoever. Unless you've got something to share after all. Do I have any evidence to show that Chairman Winner is the murderer? I don't. I feel like I don't. I feel like I don't, you know? I feel like I don't. Ringleader wore a jacket, white gloves, and magenta flower and mask. Well, I would... You know what? I'm having like this weird thing, but I don't think it's probably not relevant. I was thinking about, like, you know, those gloves that and they take the fingerprints from that glove, you know? How about that? Let's say I do. I have the evidence, alright? Evidence proves you're the culprit. I don't know. Oh, you do you? Do. Well, do share. Can't wait to see it. This proves. I feel like it's not. There you go. This right here proves that you're the killer.
Take that!
I don't think so. Nope. Okay, so it's probably a like I don't. Whoops. Chairman Winner must be the murderer, but do I have any evidence to prove that? Probably not. Face it, dear boy, you don't have anything on me. Do I have any evidence that shows Chairman Winner? So let's go with I don't then. It was Chairman Winner himself who brought up the fact that I suspected him, and he seemed confident right from the get-go that he's untouchable, which means he knows. He knows I have nothing. Oh ho ho, well, Miles, my boy, time to play the piper. I've always wanted to say that. Verity, he saw yours. Hold it. Wait, dang it. I remember something. Huh, do you have amnesia too? Surprise. Nah, it just dawn came to me. Flash of inspiration, you know how it is. Very well, say your piece.
Objection!
Oh, what's that? What are you doing, Verity? Mr. Edgeworth had made it clear that he won't give up until the last tick of hope has been extinguished. So extinguish we must, lest he try to drag us through this excruciating process again in the future. Oh yeah, what she said. I don't quite get it, but it sounded really cool. Don't worry, Daddy. I will help Gavud bring this winner to a winner finish. We will show them how wrong they are. Fine, let's hear what the witness has to say. Oh, let's go. You heard the chairman, Mrs. Hart. If you would be so kind. Well, alright then. Here goes nothing. Aha, we're back. Cheery. The facts, Mrs. Hart, and nothing but the facts, please. Don't you worry, you pretty little head on that front. I'm a journalist. Truth is my middle name. Called me officially worried. So the ringleader's the killer, right? Which makes the victim one of the auction goers. The thing is, that doesn't add up. I've counted 11 people coming down that hatch, see? That murder happens and then the auction started back up again. Now, I had me a look back downstairs right after that. No. And would you know it? There were 11 little duckies all lined up in a row again. Wow! Oh, so they're not missing anyone. Wait, what? You're sure of this, Mrs. Hart? Sure as sure can be, ya gavel ship. I saw them with my own 2 peepers. So, 11 before the murder and 11 again, right after means the lady used her keycard to come in the... I mean, she uses a keycard. What else? So 11 before the murder, 11 again right after means... Wait, that's a thingy. A contradiction, Eustace. Do try to keep up. Mrs. Hart did nothing really change at all. I done told you already, they carried on right again like nothing have ever happened. Oh, except for... It wasn't nothing much that, but... What was it? Hi, Lenny, thank you so much for the 30 sub. How are you? Welcome in. Oh, that little old mallet doodads. Can't have yourself an auction without one. Kind of like the one Missy over there's got, but different. The auctioneer's hammer. The auctioneer's hammer. Oh. A gaveled in. That's the money. Wait, that's the judge. That's the judge we always got from our court cases. The chop. I done heard that thing banging and clacking right away through. Then nothing, just like that. The noise of the hammer stopped midway through. Could it have something to do with the murder? Did that bonky bonk on Rosie instead of like the table? Okay, Mrs. Hart's observation about what happened during a mysterious auction. Well, I need to know now. I need to know. Okay, let me see. Illicit held in big building. Illicit auction held in big building. Items were on sale, and mainly the items of police evidence related to homicide cases. 11 attendees altogether, all were wearing masks, and auction continued after Ringer's murder, but the sound of the auctioneer's hammer could no longer be heard. Oh. Someone used a hammer to bonk someone. I see. If what Mrs. Hart is telling us is true, we have something of a problem. Namely, that victim is neither the auctioneer nor one of the attendees. Your entire theory cannot stand, Mr. Edgeworth. Ugh. Oh, it's awkward. So what happened? What happened to the hammer? Is that the hammer with the fingerprints of someone's? And also that gives a bonk. And the bonk, let's put it that way, the bonk with, I don't know, fingerprints was the killing. They were saying like suffered head injury post-mortem. So, and we proved that head injury happens before the chest stab. So maybe the bonk on the head with the hammer was the killing blow. See, Mr. Edgeworth, there really was nothing we could do. No, there must be something we are overlooking. So where's the hammer? Where's the hammer? Where's the hammer? Where's the hammer? Where's my hammer? Right, kids, do we finally have all our answers now? So didn't I expect you to make good on... Hold it, who's that? Haha, careful! Waifu is helping us finally. One moment, sir. I worry that it might still be a little early to pass judgment. After all, we have one more matter yet to resolve. Until we do, we cannot claim complete and total victory over Mr. Edgeworth. Is that not so, Mr. Edgeworth? Frankly, I expected you to have raised your voice by now. A loud hold it, perhaps. Oh, yes, of course. Once again, she has rescued us from the jaws of the defeat. Very well, let's get this over with, shall we? What is this one matter that still remains? Why, the contradiction in the coroner's report, sir. Oh, thanks for the luck, Cooley. Good seeing you. Have a nice day. That's, what does that mean? I'm back with the witness, Your Honor. Who? Oh, hey, Needler. What is this all about? Why'd you call us back down here? Oh, Granny. Someone suddenly fall ill. I've a compress ready and 2 shakes of a ouch. Oh, what's going on? Oh, thanks. This better be good that someone else dropped it. Well, they might soon wish they had. Dr. Hertz, Miss Needler, thank you for coming on such short notice. Let me assure you, this won't take long. What's happening? Quit trying to butter me up and cut to the chase, will you? Oh. How are you, Blue Blue? How are you? Oh, thanks for all the redeems. Thank you for the dance. Okay, thank you. Appreciate that. How's your day? Hahaha, of course. We summoned you here to confirm something. What is Judge Gavel up to? I wonder. Dr. Hertz, this court asks that you provide an abridged truth regarding the following. Oh, do you stand by your preliminary findings, and can you vouch for their complete and total accuracy? Grandma doesn't make mistakes ever. That's strange. Huh? What do you mean? In the course of this trial, an error was indeed found in her report. And so I ask again for the truth, Dr. Hertz. Did you alter, tamper with, or in any way falsify your findings? That's awful. How can you even say that? What are you asking me for? Why the heck would I want to do that? To help the true culprit, of course. Oh. As if I know anything about all that. I just know I didn't do anything of that sort. Then it seemed doubly strange. What other explanation could there be for the discrepancy in your report? Mr. Edgeworth, I wonder if you might have any thoughts on the matter. Oh, that hurts. Oh, that hurts. Yeah, that's why it's signed. It's a bit confusing. Why it's written? It's not like you be coy, I must say. Why does she keep taking charge and helping me? I still don't know what she's trying to do, but I will happily take what I can get. If everything was recorded accurately, then handed off to Mr. Winner according to protocol, then the report shouldn't contain any mistakes. Wait. For the record, I didn't do anything to the report. I guess we will see, won't we? Dr. Hertz, perhaps we could begin with your side of the story. Why do we even need to? This is pointless. I'll be the judge of what's pointless. Thank you very much. We have patients waiting back at the hospital. But Grandma, youch, we don't really have time for this. Won't you please help us? I can't stress how important this is. Grandma, say she will testify. Would you please make it quick? If we're not back soon, people will suffer. Okay, we'll let you go as soon as we can, I promise. Assuming you will tell us the truth, that is. Ooh, I knew it. Grammar must be important. A so-called mistake in the reports. No way there's a mistake in Grammar's reports, not ever. Yes, exactly, Dormy. We got Grammar giving testimony now. I've been dealing with the dead longer than you have been alive, Sonny J. Me writing something wrong is about as likely as ouch. Oh, and what do you think? What the heck you think I stand to gain by doctoring a file, huh? Don't make a lick of sense. And that's all she has to say. Nothing funky here. See? Just as I thought. There's no chance of the good doctor doctors her findings. And you swear by the holy goddess that this testimony is true. Of course, Grammar's never told a lie in her.
Objection!
Your opinions are not necessary, Nurse Needler. Your Grammar is the subject of this inquiry, not you. Not necessary? That's not fair. That's rude, mate. I'm the only ally Paul Grammar has. Go ahead and shout objection left and right, but you best be prepared then, Mr. Ex-Prosecutor. Oh, I'm more than prepared. I'm ready to expose the truth behind the error in that report. Ooh. Let's see. Let's see. What I'm curious about is probably... Okay, there's 5 in here. This ouch. The victim appears to have put this raincoat on after sustaining her head injury, and yet there was not a single drop of her blood in the chest area of the raincoat. Therefore, she must have been hit in the head before she was stabbed in the chest, making it pre-mortem. Oh, that's ouch. I didn't need you to teach me how to suck eggs, young man. The dying report already said what you just said, don't it? Wait, what?
Objection!
The report states that head injuries appears to have been sustained post-mortem, which is exact opposite of what I just said. Oh, I'm sure. I diligently dictated that report to Florence here, and she wrote it all down, just like I said. If something happened to it after, weren't nothing to do with me. Oh, okay. So you dictated it. If you could, please tell me more. Florence? Who's Florence? Oh, Needler.
Hold it!
Just so we are on the same page, what were your conclusions regarding the body? Well, like I said, ouch. Sorry, it was death from a good hard knock on the noggin. Can you say for certain when that knock happens? Pre-mortem, of course. Chest wounds happened after the poor girl died. I told Florence that. She wrote it right down, so that's what it says on my down report. That might be what you told her, but I think we finally getting to the truth. Oh. Oh, so Grandma said
Objection!
otherwise. So actually Nurse Needler might be sussy. Dr. Hertz, I'd like you to take a look at the report for yourself. Oh, I'll read it too. Oh. Oh no! Grandma's sweating bullets! What? This ain't what I said. This ain't what I said at all. What? What do you mean exactly? Wait, what? Why are you slapping, Grandma? Oh, I know. But I can't say that. Wait, what? Mrs. Needler, if you are attempting to bury Dr. Earth's truth, I will gladly hear her confession myself on behalf of Goddess of Justice. Dr. Hurst seems to be telling Judge Gavel something in private. What? I see. Very well. Allow me to relate on to everyone what you have just told me. Ain't no doubt about what I said. I dictated my findings to Florence just like I told you I did. The fuddle-headed young thing must have wrote down wrong or something. Wow, that was a great impression. But was it all really necessary? So in summary, there's an error in the report. And that was all because of you, Nurse Needler. Oh, you're sweating bullet as well. The true facts have now been shown that the head injury occurred prior to the chest wounds. That question now is, Nurse Needler, why did you introduce such an error? Wait a minute, Verity. You made it sound like as if the poor girl did it deliberately. It seems she must have made a little mistake. Mistake, little, well. Pre-mortem, but post-mortem, they're practically the same word, don't you think? Except when they mean two completely different opposite things. That was deliberate, no doubt about it. But why would she want to change it? Exactly, things Oh. You won't get away that easy. Explain yourself, young lady. She's sweating. But Grandma, You submitted a falsified report in an act that led to Kay being accused of murder. You owe us an explanation. But I can't tell you. Wait, not I don't want to, but can't. What does that mean? This is really rather unpleasant, don't you think? Ganging up on this poor, considerate girl who's only looking after her grandma. She has nothing to do with anything, she simply made one tiny mistake. So why not leave it there? Need a mod to give grandma a combo hit meter. True. Exactly. Hi Sonic Blade, how are you? Welcome in. Holy shit, just a tiny little mistake. You'd like that, wouldn't you? Because the only person her testimony would hurt is you. What on earth do you mean, my boy? Seeing as you now are a de facto ex-prosecutor, you're going to need to explain to yourself better than that. I'd be happy to. I'll even spell it out for you. Nurse Needler's role in this crime was very important because... Nurse Needler doctored the report in order to cover for her accomplice. Ouch. Oh ho ho, so she's a conspirator. This innocent young thing. So, do you share your grounds for making such a wild accusation, dear boy? Murderer could have been committed by one of the person working on their own. Without at least two people, it wouldn't have been possible to maintain attendee numbers. If Auctioneer was the murderer and the victim was one of the attendees, the fact that a witness testified to there being 11 attendees even after the murder doesn't make any sense. Hey, watch it. Yeah, I'll call my good words into question now too. That's not what I meant. In fact, it's quite the opposite. I'm taking you at your words, which means there must be a co-conspirator. I know it's hard, my boy, but sometimes you just have to accept that you were wrong.
Objection!
I wasn't wrong. I just hadn't considered the possibility of killer having an accomplice. But as soon as we do, things start to fall into place. If the killer's accomplice returned to the auction room in place of the victim, there would indeed have been 11 attendees, both before and after the murder. Oh wow. Well, so that's your thinking, is it? It's certainly an intriguing theory, but surely the imposter would have been spotted right away. I didn't imagine that Nurse Needle looked strikingly different from the victim that in build and stature. Oh, sorry, Ellie, I got distracted for a sec. Oh, no worries. Good seeing you, Lenny. How are you? Welcome in. With the help of a mask, how goes the case? Actually, your waifu, Judge Gavel, is actually helping us. We've been like quite quiet. Like Edgy is quite quiet afterwards, but like basically Judge Gavel has been like trying to bring it back up and helping us, basically carrying. So yeah, she's fine. You fixed her. Well done. With the help of a mask, she could very easily have been replaced Mrs. Ringer without anyone noticing. Well, Nurse Needler, is that what happens? Did you take the victim's place in the auction? I wouldn't do something like... Now tell us, the ringleader, who were they? I can't tell you, I just can't. It'll hurt Grandma too. Ouch. But Grandma... Don't you worry about me, I can take it. You just tell me everything, child. But... Why are you slapping Grandma? What the fuck? So I was right. She was an accomplice. Mrs. Needler, why? Wow. You're welcome. Well, Mrs. Needler, can you explain yourself? Yes. Huh. Oh, thank you, Grandma. But I'm alright right now. I confess it. I changed places with Mrs. Ringer. So you admit that you were working with the ringleader? Yeah. I was helping them. I don't know how, but they found out Mrs. Ringer was going to attack them. So the culprit was going to be attacked by the victim. They seemed pretty sure that it was going to happen that night, so they made a counter plan. They wanted to strike fast. They wanted me to help them. I wish I was that table. Joking. I see. It's the floor though. You can lay flat on the floor and wait for that hammer on your head. Just like what they did it to the victim in this case. Now hold on right there, Missy. I didn't see nothing. My eyes don't lie. If you hadn't been there before the auction, I would have bumped right into you. I was there the whole way through, and you weren't there for a bit of it. But I'm not lying. Well, that's easy for you to say, but you were lying about altering the reports only a few minutes ago. Wow! This guy's trying to push that guilt to the young lady now. Wow. I think we're all well aware of the number of the potential hiding places in that storeroom. Are we? Where exactly are you trying to say our friend the nurse was hiding? Nurse Needler, okay, the clothing books thing, right? So let's go say... She was hiding inside that clothes box. Oh, she did she? Huh? Well, it was there the whole time, even before I moist in. But like I told you, it has changed around it. Wanted to hide it there myself really, but it was locked up tight, so I had to go elsewhere. I imagine that's because Nurse Needler was already lying there by the time you arrived. That's right, we didn't want anyone to open it, or would have really blown our cover. So the ringleader told me to climb in and wait until it was time for my part of the plan. And then they wrapped the whole box up in chains. Wow. Box. Evil Zop needs to light his beard on fire already, waving that lighter around. Yeah, he actually did. I feel like that was one reaction that he actually did light the beard. That's why I was thinking about, like, maybe he got a burn mark as well. It was just before the auction was due to start. So the auction was was beginning, you and Mrs. Hart would have been the only people in the storeroom. Yeah, I think so. And then the auction proceeded as it always did. Until a certain customer came upstairs to complete her purchase. That was when the incident occurred. Mrs. Hart overheard the victim and the culprit exchanging words around him. You betcha. I was behind that statue there, shaking like a danged leaf the whole time. And in the middle of their quarrel, Mrs. Ringer was killed by the auctioneer. I imagine that auctioneer then carried Mrs. Ringer's body over the clothes box, from which Nurse Needler emerged and swapped places with the victim. After placing Mrs. Ringer's body inside the box, Nurse Needler's role now is pretend to be Mrs. Ringer. Actually burning your hairs has to suck so much. I wonder if that's actually easy to burn. I feel like it's not that easy to burn hair, no. No idea. Never burned my hair. Well, maybe it kind of smelled burnt when I use like curling iron. Two of them had then returned to the room below as if nothing had happened. Does that about sum up what happened in the storeroom, Nurse Needler? Yeah, in fact, that's exactly what happened. Hold up, so you just waltzed back on in and no one noticed? That's two completely different people we're talking about. You're telling me not one of the other folks down there at the auction cottoned on? Why would they? The other auction goers had no reason to notice the difference when Nurse Needler entered because she has stolen victims' clothes. As we've seen, Mrs. Ringer and Nurse Needler are about the same belt. What's more, the auction rules required attendees wear masks all the time. Nurse Needler were wearing the same clothes as Mrs. Ringer. No one would have been any the wiser. I think it actually burns really quickly once it catches fire. It might be tricky to get it going. Oh shit, really? Oh my god. That's really bad. No, and they weren't. I borrowed Mrs. Ringer's clothes and ouch. And left the poor child in her smalls. Have you no respect, girl? No, Grandma, I thought the same thing. It wouldn't be nice to leave her like that. So when the ringleader wasn't looking, I put that raincoat on her. Oh. Wow. So that's how Mrs. Ringer came to be wearing it. Thus the auction was able to carry on as before. Guess the part where I caught where the red raincoat on the film came just after. Yeah, it must be. And it all makes sense. Right after... That was when I went all over and looked downstairs, so through the gap in the elevator. Spied me 11 happy little auction goers, and back I snuck into my little hidey hole. Don't tell me you were hiding back there the entire time after that. Well, that is not exactly. What is it? Did something happen? So maybe I ought to mention this before, but I fell asleep a few winks after that. Fell asleep! A potential conflict and murder. You fell asleep in that environment. Wow, you're something. Well, passed out, unconscious, you might say. A nap! In that, I get her. No, Lenny. No. What happened? Oh, nothing much. Kind of really silly, but there was this sudden loud noise in it. It startled me just a little bit, you know. Alright, then maybe more than a little. But I just witnessed a murder. I can't blame a girl for getting jumpy. It's a loud noise. What does that mean? I guess I got my heart shook and my head faint, and before I knew it, I was out out like a light. By the time it came to, it was the next dang day, and you was clanking down that ladder. I see you were startled by a loud noise and felt unconscious. So what's that? What's that noise? Not per se, but well, after the auction was over, all masks were back on rack. So I reckon the guests done finished up and filed out one by one like they was supposed to. Nice needle. Once the auction has restarted, what exactly were you doing? I was pretending to be Mrs. Ring and placing bits, just as the ringleader wanted. I had to win the clothes box, as I've been instructed. It had a dead body inside after all. I imagine if someone else has worn it, it would have been in real trouble then. So you had no idea that the victim had vacated the box in the meantime? Oh! No, not until we get back up so I can pay for it. That's when we noticed. The ringleader told me to go look for her the right way. Except I found some other girl collapse at the foot of the ladder instead. Wait, what? Kay. Yes, she must have fallen up on the roof and has been knocked unconscious. I guess the victim must have left that hatch wide open, huh? That would have explained it. But Kay said that the lady in the red raincoat actually pushed her down. I don't understand. Because I had a theory that maybe, like, you know, like maybe the culprit pretended to be Mrs. Ringer and collapsed in front of her and, I don't know, spook her and try to harm her, but like, oh, I don't know. Kay would have been so shocked by seeing Mrs. Ringer fall motionless right in front of her. As she wouldn't have seen the open hatch and fallen right through it. But she was pushed. That explains the noise that caused you to faint as well. That was the sound of Kay crash landing onto the storeroom floor. Yeah, I suppose can't believe something like that done knocked me out for so long though. So in summary, by the time Mrs. Needler found Kay, you were already sound asleep behind the statue. Snoring? I think we've got a good grasp of what occurred at up to this point now, Nurse Needler. Would you continue? Sure, I found Kay, and next I found Miss Ringer, and I put them both in a clothes box. Just collecting people here and there. I don't think the nurse explained where the raincoat even came from, just as she used it. Yeah, it was actually one of the auction items. So it was on the mannequin on the side of the auction items. I think that's what they told us so far. We couldn't risk any of the auction goers seeing them, so that would have caused a real hula baloo. Was that your idea, or the ringleaders? Theirs. But putting the raincoat on Mrs. Ringer was my own idea. I tried to get rid of it before they found out what I did, what I'd done. I imagine they were none too pleased when it showed up as a surprise piece of evidence in this case. And lastly, the ringleader and I put her in the auctioneer's outfit we prepared. And do a good stab. Of course, which completes the deception and made everyone think she's the auctioneer. All in all, the auction finished up without anyone noticing anything, and that was that. Nurse Needler, if you have anything further to share, I would advise you to do so immediately. I wish I could tell you more, but I'm sorry, that's all I know. Except for one other thing, it did seem a little strange, I guess. When I was borrowing Mrs. Ringer's clothes, I took everything I could, but I couldn't take her hair, so obviously... You're damn right, she couldn't take her hair. What kind of medical professional are you? So, what's where you draw the line? Taking her clothes was okay. Our hair was totally different. The style, the length, everything. I kinda panicked. But the ringleader thought of everything, including the wigs. 2 of them, in fact. two of them. There was a straight one and a wavy one. They were both stashed in the clothes box. 2 wigs, but why? Right, I wondered that too. Thought maybe they were worried that she might have changed up her style. Anyway, I took the straight one. That was the one that matches her head on that day. Why is there 2 wigs? Leaving the wavy wig in the box. Who has wavy hair? You have wavy hair. You have wavy hair. You have wavy hair. You have wavy hair. I know. Random. I don't understand what's happening with the wig. What's up with the wig? Let's see. Ringleader prepared wigs in order to enable the accomplice to disguise herself as Mrs. Ringer. One wig was straight and the other one wavy. Ringer's hair was straight, wavy was not used. So where's the wavy wig then? No, huh? Oh, not really, Grandma. That's everything. I take it as you really have no idea who the ringleader might be. Sorry, I only know that they were in charge of the auction. Didn't see them without mask on. They were pretty careful to keep their identity a secret from anyone. If I can't get something concrete on them... Oh god. Were you wearing a wavy wig, sir? Are you secretly, I don't know, like bald? Like a proper baldy, and then like all of the wig that you are having on your hair right now, like, you know, they're all a wig. You know, maybe. You're proving that the nurse was part of the murder plot, but sadly for you, it doesn't change a whole lot. Because it does nothing to prove that Kay Faraday isn't the ringleader. And justice must be prevailed. Can't change the law even for your sake. Is that it? Am I not going to be able to save Kay?
Objection!
Oh, waifu. Franziska! What you doing here, sir? As I told you before, Nice Edgeworth, where the case leads, I follow. Your dedication is an inspiration to us all. Franziska! But don't go getting the wrong idea, little brother. I'm only here to deliver the truth regarding the suspect. I'm certainly not here to forgive you. Oh, some case studies. Hey, let's go for abandoning the way of the prosecutor. I understand that. You should thank your former subordinate for what I'm about to share. In his desperation to help Kay Faraday, he gave me a valuable piece of information. Detective Gumshoe did that. Prepare yourself, Miles Edgeworth, for the final piece of the puzzle. Gumshoe, yes. Rosie Ringer's head wounds was the first injury she suffered, not the second. Where we already did. God. Well, did someone say something? Yes, there's no easy way to say this, Franziska, but we already proved that ourselves. Surprise! You, what? Yes, just a few minutes ago. Oh! Why didn't you say it sooner? Didn't exactly give us a chance. And I suppose you know that murder weapon too. Oh no, not yet. Ha! Good. Then listen up. The victim was struck on the head with a blunt object bearing a circular surface, which is the hammer that is missing. That wound to the chest were actually inflicted at post-mortem. A circular surface. So now we know where the hammer is. Chop chop. And you're certain of that, I assume. So your sources are above board. Two trusted medical professionals reached the same conclusion independently, so you couldn't ask for more.
Objection!
That's certainly good to know. Unfortunately, you are overstepping the boundary. Of what? I'm the prosecutor in charge of Interpol's investigation into the underground auction. And this murder occurred during that auction. It would be negligent of me not to pursue leads pertaining to the related parties, especially the victim. My, you've really become quite the force to be reckoned with, have you, my dear? Then all parties are in agreement the victim died from blow to the head. So where's the hammer? Where's the hammer? Where's the hammer? Where's the hammer? Sadly, the murder weapon itself has yet to be identified. Based on the shape, I might have an idea or two. But guys, I didn't turn up any other weapon during my investigation. And yet one need to only think about setting an auctioneer's stall. And the answer should be obvious. It's the bonky bonk. The auctioneer's hammer. What would an auctioneer have readily at hand? A stabby stab. An auctioneer's hammer, of course. We never found one of those. The auctioneer's was indeed, if it's indeed a killer, it does seem that the likely candidate for a murder weapon. But without the evidence to support your theory, it remains nothing more than that. Oh, I have just the evidence you need right there. Okay, so it's that one. We have the statement. Present.
Take that!
Mrs. Hart told us everything, something really important about auctions after murder occurs. She said that very prominent sound of the auctioneer's hammer could no longer be heard. And now, why would that be? I'll tell you why. Because it had just been used as murder. In a murder and was covered in victim's blood. It would need to be disposed of. Isn't that right, Chairman Winner? Right. I'll have our people look into this right away. So where's the hammer? Where's the hammer? Where's the hammer? Where's the hammer? It was quite vague. They just say like the scream is heard no longer after. So it was really gumshoe. Yeah, it is. Oh ho ho! You read like a dog with with a bone, aren't you, dear boy? But if you can't dedicate yourself to a cause when you're young, when can you? Seem very confident we will never find it. Very well. A search for the murder weapon will be conducted. In the meantime, this court is in recess. Where is it? Where is it? I can't imagine. I can't imagine where it is. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait. Where is the hammer? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Silence in the courtroom, please. Mrs. Von Karma, if you would be so kind to update us on the progress of the search. It's not good news, I'm afraid. The entire big building has been searched from top to bottom. And no auctioneer's hammer was found anywhere. Fuck. And that's bad news indeed. Then, we have no choice but to move ahead with the verdict. Sniffle, such a terrible shame. But I suppose only a fool would have left a murder weapon behind. It's certainly not what I expect from a first-rate criminal mind. It's just not enough to work with you. I can't carry us any further on my own. It really is a tragedy, but such is life, I suppose. I was just thinking back over the defendants I've made plea deals with over the years. People who poured their hearts out of me, who trusted me with every details of their crimes. And then it came to their sentencing. I recommended life in prison every time. For every single one. Oh, if only you could see them, the stupid, dumbfounded looks on their faces. Hi JD, how are you? Welcome in. Not bad, not bad. And you? And the verdict will now be passed. All present will accept the goddess' words as law. There's nothing more I can do. If only we have some proof. I never imagined I would be passing judgment on you under such circumstances. The end of the road, huh? By the power vested in me. Excelsius winner, this court hereby indicts you for your crimes. What? Wow, Judge Gavel. Wait a sec. Verity. I'm good, just unwinding after a busy day. Nice. Good to hear that you're finally getting some rest and relaxing. And good seeing you as well, JD. I submit for the court's consideration for the case file of a certain incident, namely the IS-7 incident, a murder that took place 18 years ago. Let's go! We've got like another case now. But what does that file have to do with? Wait, you mean? Your late night visit to this chamber, that was too. Precisely, I came here to retrieve these documents. Though sadly, it would have seemed I arrived too early to catch the auction itself. Oh. When we spoke of the matter before, I implied that I had come to retrieve files pertaining to your own case. You'll have to forgive me, that was rules to buy myself more time. Wait, what? What? I need to know what's happening. What the heck are you doing, Gavel? You can't just accuse my dad. When did she get all the way over there? Did she teleport? I have no idea. Actually, you know what? I want to read this one. I-7 incident case file. Happens December 24th, 18 years ago. Prosecutor Manfred von Karma. Defense attorney Gregory Edgeworth. Victim Artie Frost. Suspect Samson Tangaroa. Case summary. Body of Artie Frost discovered in mansion belonging to Samson Tangaroa. Oh, it was that case, I see. Persons of interest: Delicia Scone, Judy Bounds, Camelo Gusto. Notes: Camelo Gusto and Artie Frost's sons would both visit Tangaroa's mansion up through the day before the incidents. From the day of incidents onwards, their whereabouts are unknown, so basically missing kids. Whoa. The kids got kidnapped. The first Ace Attorney case. Oh, no, it's not the... Well, yes, almost the first. So IS-7 was happening in the Christmas, and then like 2 days after, it was when Manfred was like, kaboom, shoot Gregory on the stomach. I don't remember, probably on the stomach, something like that. And then got a shoot on the leg as well, like at the lift. So, ooh, a lot of things happened in those days. Oh, lovely. Without proper grounds, it's deformation. An excellent observation, Eustace. Oh, is it? Of course, I have grounds to make such an accusation. 18 years ago, Mr. Manfred von Karma had some details about victim's body fabricated. details he was forced to fabricate when the sculpted Artifrost's body went missing. My papa fabricating information. What's the meaning of this? Yeah, you know, right? Like, I feel so unfair for Franziska, you know? Like, Franziska was like, my papa is the best. And then, like, she was having this, like, you know, like, I lift up the name of Von Karma and the perfect way of being, you know, like a prosecutor and yada, yada, yada. And the papa that he looked up to. Oh, my God. Ugh. Iron Sideman. Oh god, definitely a sideman. The detective originally assigned to the case did in fact report that body has gone missing. However, it seems that a certain someone wasn't very happy about that. Wasn't very pleased with Mr. Von Karma, and deliberately withheld that information in order to bring him down a few pegs. What? Oh, someone got some beef with Von Karma now. Oh, ooh. What? This individual refuses to allow anyone to go against their wishes or to challenge their power. Is she really shocked about fabrication when her dad is a slammer for murder? Well, I mean, it kind of happened really afterwards, right? Like, cause Von Karma, Manfred actually shot him and then kind of kept that couple of days like off and rest for a little bit, right? Oh, thanks for the like, Holly, good seeing you. And then it was like after, I think like, was it 7 years? I don't remember. 15 years, maybe 15 years. 15 years afterwards, Christmas again, got that kaboomy that somehow our Edgy was like, I'm the murderer, yada yada yada. And then like all of a sudden that we found out that now the grown little girl, how old are you again? 19. So she was young, yeah, when Manfred got arrested. Ugh, funny how things turn. This individual refuses to allow anyone to go against their wishes or to challenge their power, and they're known to go to extreme lengths in order to bring those who defy them to heel. 18 years ago, they were no different. In fact, they even ordered Dr. Hertz to create a fake autopsy report for the IS-7 incident. Wait, she was responsible for the fake report. Hold it. Wait, you have to understand, Grandma, she's not a bad person. She had to do what she said. She didn't have any choice. The person in question was the chief prosecutor at the time. The chief prosecutor 18 years ago? No. The man who gave Papa the first penalty of his career. Wow. It was you. Excelsius winner, it was you. Wow.
Objection!
What are you all talking about? My dad would never do something like that.
Overruled.
I'm sorry, Eustace, but your opinion on the matter is not needed here. Well, Chairman Winner, do you have anything to say for yourself? All that nonsense with the body, that was Manfred's doing. Such a woeful boy. Wait. So we all think that maybe like Manfred, or you know, like he was the one that goes such length to actually, you know, like to fabricate a report and all this kind of stuff, and then like noticing like the body is missing and all those kind of stuff. So we don't know what's happening in this. Apparently somehow Excelsius was involved in that. Oh. And fake the autopsy report. Hilda, how could you? I can't believe you naughty kids would do such dishonest things behind my back.
Hold it!
we could just ask why she did it. She is standing right here, over there, after all. Wait, Grandma can't. Grandma, I'm sorry. I knew it. That's why I... Right, exactly. If I didn't, everyone would have found out about what you did. Oh, that's why. They say he was going to charge you if I didn't help them with their plan. They say he would. They say he would. I just had to do what the auctioneer said. Oh. Oh, that's what's happened. So basically, the fake autopsy report was from Grandma, and then like Nurse Neela was just trying to like listen to what they're gonna do and do as they told, because otherwise they will expose Grandma as a bad person. Whoa. Kamal was doing shady stuff for a good while. Zop is who was letting him get away with it. He was only penalized, Karma, because he got called out publicly. Yeah, exactly. Oh, nasty. And just to be clear, the auctioneer was Chairman Winner. I'm sorry, but I honestly don't know. The person forcing me to help them was the auctioneer. And they definitely looked to be about the same boat as Chairman, but I never saw their faces. Well, there must be something. Any detail, no matter how small, will do. They're bowed. Oh, wait. The mask, they didn't cover their whole face. The part that wasn't covered had a tattoo on it. I remember that much for sure. A tattoo! Woohoo! Wait, seriously, is the wig actually worn by Excelsius? Oh my god, a tattoo.
Objection.
Is that a wig? Mate, is that a wig? Listen, is that a wig? This all sounds very dramatic, but I really don't know what you're talking about. Is that a wig, sir? Is that a wig? Seriously, is that why there's two wigs? And one of them, the curly one, was actually yours. There's no tattoo anywhere on my face, and I think I know where if there was one, would you? Which means I can't be the ringleader, no matter how you might want me to be. The only hope you can figure out who this shameless manipulator might be. Oh ho ho ho!
Overruled.
Your contempt for this courtroom is an insult to the goddess. And are you sure it's not you who's feeling insulted here? I'm not the only one who have been trying to bring you to justice. Miss Ringer has been trying too. Ooh. So what happened 12 years ago then? And I refused to let her sacrifice to be in vain. Young Rosie was looking to take me down, you see. But why? I barely knew her. I've always had a certain magnetic charm, but I don't remember ever catching that particular eye. You barely knew the victim. Why? I do believe that is a new statement. The goddess demands that you offer your full testimony on that record. So that's how it's going to go, hmm? You mean to hound me until I finally break? Well, if that's the way you want to play it, fine. I'll destroy you all. Every last one of you. Mr. Edgeworth, please allow me to work with you on this one. Oh, we got an ally. I doubt we'll get another chance to put him on the stand. So let's make the most of this opportunity. Of course, Your Honor. Let's go, Mommy! Let's go! Now, Chairman Winner, you will tell this court everything you know about Mrs. Ringer. Ooh, that's the guy on drugs. That's the guy on drugs. His eyes. Young Rosie was a member of the committee, of course. course, but we never really had any personal interaction, or at least none that I remember. I feel like, right? Thank you so much for agreeing to help with my plan. Now we can both get what we want. Good luck getting your revenge for what happened 12 years ago. I still think that 12 years ago is really important. And murder case, what does this has to do with the case that we're on right now? I had no motive to murder that poor girl whatsoever. I have absolutely no idea why she was after me. So you don't mean to accept your part in any of this? Of course he didn't. He isn't guilty. How could he be? He's my dad, winner of winners. That's very kind of you, Eustace. But you'll need more than mere words if you plan to cover for me. Right, you got it. I won't let them pin this on you. I believe in you, Dad. You beat Edgeworth. And I know you will. Yes, you really are such a sweet, simple child. He really loves his dad, huh? Oh my god. That's no excuse for him to ignore his father's crime. That come from Franziska, that's powerful. I like it. I like how they actually make Franziska saying this phrase. That's no excuse for him to ignore his father's crime. That's the character in the same position, isn't it? No matter how much he respects him. That is really... I like these two. I like these two lines from Franziska. Like, it really shows how she thinks of the case that he's in. That she really respects her father, but also like she got her stance. She even had the same habit as Von Karma, gripping her arms all the time. Yeah, exactly. Like I mean, we already know that Franziska really looked up to her father for like all the flashbacks that we've seen before, and yeah, I mean. This is powerful coming from we already know where Franziska is coming from, you know, like comparing her case with Winner's case, I guess. Regardless of their station in life, all criminal will be made to atone for their sins in time. And you can see, like, I like this little detail, nice attention to detail, exactly. It's like, well, you already know that Edgeworth, like, he has the same kind of, like, style. He has this, like, little ruffle thingy on the neck. That is definitely, like, you know, the dramatic Von Karma family style. He was a little bit more dramatic before, you know, like the first coats that he has hanging in his office. But also at the same time, you know, like they both inherit like certain gestures that Von Karma will actually do. And that is a very lovely little detail that you see from Edgy and also Franziska. He has the same finger whack on what Von Karma did. Exactly. Sonic plays, exactly. He did it like much stronger and pointed out, just like Von Karma did when he was younger. But like right now, it's just like finger whacks pointing towards his head. But he does the same. And then Franziska also had the little gribby grip from his her dad as well. Lovely attention to details. I love these. It has to be done. We can't let his father get away with this. Young Rosie was a member of the committee. 4 phrases. Okay, let's press everything since this 4. Let's go with press.
Hold it!
He almost had a similar thing with his arm. He's always tapping on it. Oh yeah, exactly. You're right. Yeah, they really are very carefully designs, like in like how they are behaving and like where they are referencing towards. It's really nice to see little details. As a member of the committee, you must have at least be familiar with her face. Sure, that's about all. I saw her every once in a while.
Hold it!
So you're saying that you barely knew the victim at all? That's exactly what I'm saying, my boy, yes. Why? I've never knew about that burn mark on her hands. You didn't. I mean, what's the point? You get to know someone, but before you knew it, they are gone. It's become such a pain to remember things about others. They're here one day, gone the next. Yes, because they dare to stand up to you and you make them disappear. But if you could please add your remark about victims burnt in your testimony, Chairman Winner. Wait, so this is new. I didn't even know the burn mark on her hand.
Hold it!
You sure you didn't know about the burn mark? You really don't let up, do you? I'm not in the habit of memorizing who has a scar on their hand and who doesn't. So something that proves that... But this wasn't just any old scar. I say it's pretty noticeable, in fact. Perhaps under normal circumstances. Now that I think about, Miss Ringer did always wear gloves. Truth be told, I wasn't aware of the burn mark until after the incident myself. The victim's hands were always covered by a pair of gloves. Makes sense, of course, but people can be very self-conscious about such things. Oh, I thought he has the burn mark on his hand as well, but he doesn't. Now I can see on the right hand. I can only sympathize, being something of a sensitive soul myself, Sniffle. I hope you're not too sensitive to appear that statement into your testimony. Although I suppose she's always wearing gloves, perhaps it was to hide that burn.
Hold it!
So you remember her? She always always wearing gloves. I mean, it was something of a trademark of her. Yes. Who knew it was to hide a burn mark? I always imagined it was just a fashion statement. So what did we learn from the Mooka again? The Mooka was saying one of the people recorded had a prominent burns. Let's see, twisting this horn makes it play the recording. And I knew it was you the moment I laid eyes on you. You can't hide that burn from me. So, you can't hide that burn from me. Nothing to say for yourself. I've waited so long for this day now, and finally I have my revenge. Ooh. So it was actually if the murderer already know the victim and also know that she has burn mark. Although like the fact that she is always wearing gloves to hide that burn mark is interesting. Does your little friend there always have something to hide underneath those bandages, I wonder? Who, me? I don't have anything to hide. You don't? Not even the stony visage of a cold-blooded murderer.
Objection!
Wow. If anyone here is hiding such a thing as you, and I'll expose your true face if that's the last thing I do. Oh ho ho ho, you never fail to entertain my boy. Go ahead and do your worst. So Mrs. Ringer always wore gloves. That reminds me of something. I should look over the evidence again. She doesn't have a tattoo. this pair of gloves. So it's either this one. I don't know, actually. You know what? We're gonna try. My question is this one. She didn't wear gloves. We also didn't take a picture of her hand as well. Why is there blood on the palm if she wore gloves? Oh! Weird. Wicked. You're right, Sonic Blade. Why? And Valari, how are you? Welcome in. How are you? Oh, right.
Objection!
But actually, this doesn't do anything, so I think it's the recording somehow. You shouldn't beat me. Right, I thought so too. Okay, kaboom. So let's try to use the Muka against this one. I don't know.
Objection!
Let's use. Oh, it's working. So, Miss Ringer always wore gloves. If she did, that raises a rather important question and highlights quite the contradiction. A contradiction, you say, really? If we listen again to the conversation that was captured by the stuffed cow, you will soon see what I mean. And I knew it was you the moment I laid eyes on you. You can't hide that burn from me. What does that mean? Nothing to say for yourself. I waited for so long for this day, and now I'll finally have my revenge. Ooh. We can be reasonably certain that we just heard the moment our victim was attacked. I knew it was you the moment I laid eyes on you. You can't hide that burn from me. I assumed that those were the words of the killer. And what's the problem in that? It seems pretty sensible assumptions for me. Hey, I am afraid not, Gem Winnet. For you see, the victim has always wearing gloves, as you just testified. Oh, thanks for the shrimp. Thank you. And for you see, if the victim always was wearing gloves, as you just testified, then the burn mark on her hand should not have been visible for the killer.
Objection!
Oh. You speak as if gloves can't be easily removed. She could have taken them off during the auction. That's... Why are you shocked? Why are you shit? But she hadn't. She was still wearing them when I changed places with her. So they must have been on her hands when she was being murdered too. What are you saying, my dear? You don't know how much trouble you're in, don't you? Wait, so the gloves are missing too? So the gloves are missing too. I'm not scared of you anymore. I have Grandma on my side now. Now is the time for you to pay the piper. When you're dang evil. I see. So you're both looking to disappear too. Burning. I see. That can be arranged. Not this time, Excelsius winner. The only person disappearing will be you.
Objection!
Hey, you can't talk to my dad like that. Who cares if the burn was covered up? Why doesn't that even matter?
Objection!
Why does that even matter? Oh, it matters because it turns out our understanding of the burn mark, or on his. Wait, because it turns out understanding of the burn mark on his head. So what does that mean? What can the fact that the victim's burn mark was covered up possibly tell us? There were no burn marks at all. Victim didn't have a burn mark. Murderer had a burn mark too. I don't know. Victim's burn mark covered up. The murderer had a burn mark too. Wait, the murderer might have a burn mark. Let's go. Think about like this, Winner. The victim was wearing gloves, therefore the burn mark on her hands would not have been visible. In which case, whose burn mark was it that was being referenced in the recordings? Okay, so the other way around. Someone's who wasn't the victim. Precisely. Which can only mean that the culprit had a prominent burn mark too. To put in another way, I knew it was you the moment I laid eyes on you. You can't hide that burn mark from me. Those words were spoken not by the murderer, but by the victim. Oh, let's go. No way.
Objection.
So you actually burned yourself? Is that why you're wearing your wig on your head? Eustace, my boy, would you mind stepping aside for a sec? Look, Miles, it's nice to see you having fun with your little flights of fantasy, but let's get serious. So the murderer had a burn mark now, really, where? I know, he has tattoo on the face as well, no? Your little theory will either take flight or die depending on your answers here, I'm afraid. He's not messing around, so I have to figure out where that burn mark was and fast. You see it, like, you're sure it's not like the face with the tattoos on? I wonder where it could have been. Of all the auction people, or wearing disguises, right? Yes, and each disguise was different. Yet, in spite of that, the burn mark was visible to the victim somehow, which means it was on the face. It was not covered up. It was the murderer's burn mark. I assume you have some evidence.
Take that!
Here's my evidence, the outfit ringleader was wearing throughout the auction. Or rather, the outfit you were wearing, Chairman Winner. Oh ho ho, what exactly was that supposed to tell us?
Objection!
A suit, white glove, and a mask. A disguise should have covered up almost all your skin. But according to Nurse Needle's testimony, the auctioneer's mask didn't quite cover your entire face. And not only that, she claims to have seen a tattoo on the parts that was exposed. But was it a tattoo, or she simply mistake a burn mark for one? A burn mark on the face.
Objection!
Sorry to interrupt while you were so clearly enjoying yourself, dear boy, but I regret to inform you that none of this committee's members has such a burn. Myself included, of course. But Dad, wait, Eustace, did you know? Eustace, you are a lovely boy, really. You expose your dad like that, really? Do you think you can be quiet, please? You can be foolish on your own time later. Well, you may be in the noise most of the time, but Mr. Winner. But on this particular occasion, I'm grateful for your presence. A reaction like that from you, his son, is a good indicator that the truth could have, as I could have hoped for. It gives me a much-needed confidence boost concerning another theory of mine, namely, who that one explained the item belongs to. What's the matter with Mr. Winner? I think he might be in shock after all. He's usually the last to figure things out. But in this case, he seems to have gotten there all too quickly. He knows that his father is indeed the real murderer. He's sad because he knows the truth. So it's better not to know the truth at all. Thanks for the sody stuff, Wall. Thank you. No, Kay, it's what we came here for. It doesn't matter how we get there. The important thing is to finding the truth. You yourself told me that once, right when I needed to hear it the most. Now it's time for me to repay that favor to show you the truth of your innocence. I wanted to know too, the truth of what really happened. So please, Mr. Edgeworth, won't you show me? Oh right, the other day after I got home, my flatmate gave me a can of sody. Sody! Let's go! It's better than USA sody. But what? No, stop there. What's that but? It's better than USA sody, that's nice. I'm still a sinner. What do you mean? Nah, come on, you better love sody. Like, enjoy sody. It's a really good sody, come on. I very much intended to. Oh ho ho ho. Christmas is here. You don't know when to give up, do you? Where's this band then? Perhaps you could point it out for me. But you can't, can you? Because there's nowhere to be found. Just like your evidence that I'm a killer. Yeah, and for the contradiction that or you like, you won't find any. Because he's my dad. He went through and through.
Objection!
I understand, Mr. Winner. I completely understand why you don't want to believe it's true. But if you ignore the truth now, you will regret it for as long as you live. Oh, Papa. Dad, what did I do? You stupid little boy. I just don't understand it. How could I have raised such an utter buffoon? Yeah, exactly. If you really wish to help your father, Eustace, you should have shut up. You can try thinking on your own for once in your life, you useless nitwit. I try all the time, Dad. All I do is try. I went to school you wanted me to go to. I aced every test. And look at my jacket. They only give these to the valedictorian. I did everything you told me to. I worked like crazy. I graduated top of my class. I tried to be just like you and win as many trophies as I could.
Objection!
Oh, he just wanted that head pat on the face. A lovely Queen Ratatan update. Oh, really? Did they? Oh, that's lovely, dear Crits. How are you? Welcome in. I will have to check that out. Hopefully that is a lovely update. You really are just a simpering simpleton, aren't you? Oh, those tests you aced. I had the school gave you perfect scores on all of them. Wow. Wow, Excelsius. Those debates and speech competitions you won, the judges were all friends of mine. And if you never even realize that much, there's no hope for you, I'm afraid. None at all. You're no son of mine, even you must see that. Wow. Wow, corrupted as fuck. Oh no, Eustace is crying and running away. Oh, Sniffer, gone, my own son. They all leave in the end, sob. Oh ho ho, I mean, boo hoo hoo hoo. Wow. College admission scandal, right? In law school. That was madness. This is the top of the class. Damn, the other classmates just actually cobbled. Probably. I mean, even when he was trying, he was failing, and he did it all for me. Then he should have tried harder. Yeah, true. Honestly, I totally understand. Like, I mean, like, Eustace is just a lovely person, isn't it? You don't deserve to be a father, and you certainly don't deserve to be a chairman of this committee. Even I feel sorry for the boy now. Yeah, exactly. Poor Mr. Winner. Explain yourself, Chairman Winner. What do you think your son is so what do you think your son is to treat him in such a way? An utterly useless porn sounds about right. But you're the one to talk to Verity. You try to worm your way into my trust by using Eustace too. I cannot deny it. However, I have never thought of him as a mere pawn. He may not be a naturally gifted prosecutor, but he tries. In some ways, he tries harder than anyone. Yeah, but listen, Verity, I love your... I love how lovely you are, but yeah, like, seriously, if you think of it, Eustace try really hard doesn't mean that he deserves that participation trophy. Like, seriously, give that, I don't know, like, top of the class to someone who actually works really, really hard. Jesus. Wasn't it the other guy who ditched his family to learn baking in China? That damn game got one hell of a theme. Oh, yes, you're right. The son went missing, and that guy was like, I'm going to Shenfa to learn some pastry baking skills, and that's it, bye. My son, gone. Wow. But yeah, like this game does have like this kind of like father and son theme, right? Like you can see like the crazy Camelo Gusto that ditched his son. There's Gregory Papa that basically protects like his son, and you can see like Franziska with Manfred, and also Eustace with Excelsius, and this Camelo Gusto with like the son as well.
Objection!
Because he is, Verity, my girl. He's utterly incapable of doing anything I ask of him. Ah, that's so sad. Mr. Edgeworth, I entrust my offerings to the goddess to you. So that you may use it to call her final judgment onto Excelsius winner. Thank you, Your Honor. I've been more than ready to do so. If the ringleader had one visible burn mark on their face that night, then it would have followed that chairman winner is currently hiding that mark somehow. How exactly he's dressed during the auction. That will be the key to solving this case at last. Yeah, that's why they mentioned the wig, right? Now then, your answers please. Which piece of evidence will help us review the burn mark? Where's that? That one? The wig? Yeah, there you go. The wig.
Take that!
Recall Nurse Needler's testimony, if you will. There was one thing we never quite resolved. The second wig. The one that wasn't in use. Seems to remember it being wavy. Ugh. Reminds me of like the latest fashion item of that tongs that is a bit wavy. What are you two talking about? Nurse Needler apparently found some very interesting items when she went to swap places with the victim. And what do they have to do with the burn mark? What she found were two wigs. One was intended to make her look like the victim. What's the other one for? I don't suppose it was meant to be a spear. It doesn't take a huge leap of imagination to see the truth. Compare Chairman Winner's current appearance to that of Ringleader as it was described to us. Oh. Ooh. Stop it. Stop staring at me. One very prominent difference presents itself. His face, or rather what surrounded it. You mean it was a wig? Indeed, not a wig intended to go on top of the head in any case. It was a fake beard all along, wasn't it? This is all my own, my dear boy. How very unkind of you to suggest otherwise. You saw how your son reacted when he realized the truth. How he desperately tried to cover for you, even in the light of his realization. Yet you still fear that he might expose you. So rather than take that risk, you bully him until he couldn't take it anymore. Because he knew that your beard hides a prominent burn mark. Ugh. Chairman Winner. I insist that you remove your beard in this instant. Oh, that's rude, but okay. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh fuck. Oh, there's a skull. There it is, the burnt mark. Mr. Edgeworth will bring me to justice before the eyes of the goddess. You have my thanks. No, thank you. I couldn't have done it without you. Excelsius winner, in the name of goddess, thereby pronounce my verdict. In the matter of the murder of Mrs. Rosie Ringer, this court finds you guilty. So he kind of destroys the murder weapon, right? No murder weapon, I see. I can't thank you enough. You never gave up on me, even when I gave up on myself. That's very kind of you. There's no need to thank me. As a prosecutor. So what happened? What happened that night? What really happened that night? As a prosecutor? No, as a friend. It was the least I could do. Mr. Edgeworth, rejoice. I've learned that Mr. Chairman Winner was actually they've been safely delivered to the detention center. The search for the missing auction hammers continues, however. We are talking about Chairman Winner here, so it's highly likely that it has already been destroyed. In addition, there's one other matter I must inform you of. The chairman has made a rather strange statement. According to him, the letters were not part of his plan. Wait, the letters? I thought it was part of his plan. Don't worry, I will make sure you get your precious things back. So Kay does know Rosie. What? Wait, I don't understand. Thank you so much for agreeing to help with my plan. Now we can both get what we wanted. Good luck getting your revenge on what happened 12 years ago. So Kay knows the revenge. What, really? What? How could that be? Claims that he and Mrs. Needler found this letter on Ringer's person. And then they found the second letter on Kay's unconscious body. From their contents, the letter seems to once of correspondence. So he led to the conclusion that they must have been working with each other. That's quite the conclusion to jump to. As he read the letters, that's when he came up with the idea to frame Mrs. Faraday for Mrs. Ringer's murder. He decided to place the victim in a very conspicuous place, namely in her left chest pocket. The wrong pocket, I see. Sounds like to me that he's just trying to make excuses for himself. Yes, certainly thought the same, but perhaps it was some sort of last-ditch ploy on his part. But it matters not. He will answer to the goddess now, and under her scrutiny, such strategies cannot hope to succeed. He will not escape justice. And with that, one of the duties which I have been entrusted with is complete at last. Judge Gavel, before you go, can you tell us what you know about the chairman, how chairman came to murder Mrs. Ringer? There's more there, isn't it? Yes, I suppose you have earned your right to the whole truth. Oh. Mrs. Ringer once had a lover, a press photographer. He was investigating the underground auctions as a freelance journalist. Before he could uncover the truth behind the auctions, he was disappeared. All Mrs. Ringer was left were the memories and personal effects of her lover, and so, seeking revenge on Chairman Winner, she made her appearance at the auction. Unfortunately for her, her opponent struck first. See, that's the story behind this case. While the goddess does not condone the acts of wanton vengeance. Mrs. Ringer's actions have exposed Chairman Winner's crime at last. So that was your real goal. You were tasked with exposing Excelsius Winner and the corruption at the heart of the committee. Does anyone know what happened to Mr. Winner? I'm afraid I haven't been able to get in touch with him. Do you have any idea why? Probably because I wasn't there for him just now when he needed the most. Oh, I really feel bad for him. Well, don't pity him too much, at least he knows the truth. Oh, Franziska. And no matter how hard it might be, he will need to learn to accept it. Ah, Franziska speaking of her experience, I see. If he can't, he will never be able to move on with his life. Trust me. Your father's influence isn't easily erased. But in time he hopefully can try and change his ways. You're right. You've got to be. I can change too, I wonder. Can I move on with my life? Are you okay, Kay? How's that head feeling? I'm fine, thank you. I'm so sorry, Kay. You were my patient. I had a responsibility to you, but instead I let them accuse you of yacht. Dang right, we ain't just the business of fixing bodies, Missy. The mind's where it all begins. You're right, Grandma. Speaking of which, how's your memory? It's like with a little bit more time, maybe I will be able to remember some more. Please forgive me, but I had better be on my way. Preside over the trial of Fifi Fifi Lagarde in a bit. The Bronco Knight case, huh? Who's the defense attorney? It was supposed to be Mrs. Ringer, but she's no longer with us. Still in process of finding her replacement. Okay, Mrs. Ringer was scheduled to represent Warden Lagarde. And of course, until we find Eustace, there's no one to act for prosecution either. In that case, I must take my leave. Ah, wait, please. About Mr. Edgeworth's badge. What's going to happen to it now? Oh, with its chairman under arrest. The committee's activity has been suspended for the time being. So to answer your question is complicated. Ooh. It's all up to the goddess now. But don't worry about it, Kay. It's consequences of my own making. And I assume you do not mean to change your mind. Of course not. I choose the path of the truth. I chose it willingly. With the chairman winner out of the picture, justice is in the hands of the righteous once more. If you did wish to follow the path of the prosecutor again, Mr. Edgeworth, I would be more than happy to facilitate such a decision. That's very kind of you to offer, but I can't accept your help at this time. I can't help ask for my badge back when I'm not even sure if I want it anymore. I see. It seems we're destined to continue on different paths then. Hey, well, I trust you will keep my badge safe until they converge again. And with all I have. Ooh. In the meantime, I have here a token of goddess mercy. You may return this notebook to its rightful owner. Case promise notebook. Seems it was due to be sold in the auction. With the name K written on its cover. Chairman Winner made a connection immediately and knew who it belonged to. It was the same name as the one in the letters, after all. The letter he claims to know nothing about. Suppose he insisted he didn't prepare them then. Yes, he also has something else to say. Apparently, he thought that Mrs. Faraday was after her notebook, that Mrs. Ringer was after his life. and that their respective goal was what led them to cooperate and infiltrate the auction together. Unfortunately for him, he misread the situation completely. It was all just happenstance. If Kay had known a defense attorney who was also a member of the committee, there's no way she would have told me. That just isn't like her. Haha, your belief in her is touching. While the neckboat did become part of the chairman's winner's cover-up scheme, it's also a treasured possession of Mrs. K. Faraday's, which is why I would like for her to have it back, and I'm sure with the goddess. Just like that, just handing out evidence like this. Okay. It was just with the body as well, in the scene, but okay. Thank you. Pray that it helps her to recover her lost memories. That's very kind of her. Is everything alright? Judge Gavel wanted me to return something important to you. Oh, look at that! We got a picture somehow. Why? It's like one of those memories from K's. It's one of those moments in those games where you have like a CG just for just for like a featured CG. Isn't that? Always greet people with a smile, even people you don't know. Never cry in front of strangers. Oh, that's Papa again. Daddy, I wrote them all down, Daddy. Oh, it's the kids. Oh, that's really cute. Yeah, I'm gonna keep all my promises and will be a real hero when I grown up, just like you. Oh wait, I forgot to write one down, the most important promise of all. Promise number 5. Always try your hardest to learn about things you don't understand. Hehe, I remember it. Just how you said it, and now I will never forget it. Ah, it's Papa's memory, isn't it? Always try your hardest to learn about things you don't understand. That's right, I have to try. Oh my god, you're right. May. I am. Kay Faraday, the greatest thief will do anything. Second Yatakarasu, Anne's assistants to Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, she's back. That's strange. Is that really you? Hey, can't say I'm not a little bit embarrassed, but yeah, I'm back. I couldn't have done it without you, Mr. Edgeworth. You never stopped helping me, even when I was totally lost and I couldn't remember anything. So what happened? What exactly happened that night? Thank goodness. Thank goodness you certainly seem to be back. Okay, so this is real you, huh? Welcome back. Just like that. It's good to know you're better. I can sleep easy now. Ooh. Now that you've found it, yeah, don't you dare go losing that memory of yours again, young lady, you hear? It's needler, that hurts. Thanks a lot for looking after me. And if you really are better, how about you get out of dang hospital, Dots? Oh yeah, I washed all your clothes for you. I thought they were with Detective Gumshoe. He handed them over to us just after they came back from the forensics. So did he happen to mention it if forensics found anything of note? I didn't ask. Anyway, never mind that now. Put them on, Kay. I want to see it. What about her bandages? Oh, it's probably fine. She may have taken a big old lump to the head, but she wasn't really hurt otherwise. But then, why all the bandages on in the first place? Prevention is better than cure. A stitch in a time saves 9. I see. That is weird. Okay, transformation time. Hey, welcome back. That's what I'm talking about. Fits like a stone glove. That smile suits you better too. As always did. Thanks to you. Mrs. Von Comet, I'm so glad that you showed up when you did. I simply came when Scruffy asked me to. I'm sure he'll be very happy to see that you're back on your old self too. Speaking of Gummy, where's he? Who knows? Perhaps this well of his devotion ran dry when a certain someone threw away his badge. Detective Gumshoe. Anyway, I have to be going. I will be taking those two with me. Wait, what's going to happen to them? Acting as an accomplice in the murder, forging an autopsy report 18 years ago, their crimes can't be allowed to go unpunished. But the fact that Excelsius Winnick Colsuts, I don't know how to read that, them into cooperating world, of course, be taken into account. Don't you worry about us, Kay. As long as Grandma and me are together, we will be alright. Oh, that's so cute. I love her. I'm not a big fan of you assisting in the murder, but your smile is lovely. It's okay. I know you only just gotten your memory back, but I need to ask you some questions. Sure, ask away. What happened that day you lost your memory? What were you doing? Let's see, someone asked me to meet them at Gold Lake. Gold Lake. Wait. So it's not the big building. It was the lake. What? What? I didn't know who it was. So there I was just looking up the moon when someone in red raincoat started walking towards me. They must have drugged me somehow because that's when I fell unconscious. What? I'm not sure I follow. If Kay was at Gold Lake looking up at the moon. Anyway, that's when I came to. I was on the roof of this building. Oh, that's the Steel Samurai. Yeah, like the Steel Samurai with Gold Lake's Nessie, basically. I was in a daze and stumbling around when I saw a person in red raincoat again, but they were lying on the ground. I was so surprised, stumbled backwards. And then I was falling and everything went dark. It came to the second time, I couldn't remember anything. Wait, so the letter? Wait, mate. So Mrs. K. Faraday, don't worry, I will make sure to get your precious thing back. But that means it's in Gold Lake. But like this letter... 12 years ago, what happened? Wait, what? I'm sure they were talking in mid-air. Ugh, thinking about it is making my head hurt. Just breathe, Kay. You only just got your memory back, you're still confused. Imagine the root cause of your confusion is... memories of two different locations. Imagine things were all mixed up in your mind because you were at Gold Lake 1 minute and then the top of the big building the next. It's because you saw the moon in both locations, your mind blended your memory of two together. Huh? But those are two totally different places. I know I was pretty out of it, but I don't think I could have gotten them confused that easily. That is so confusing. What? 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 I'm confused, like, what? Because... What? Memory of two different locations, let me see. I have no idea, actually. Shit. What could that be? Cotton candy.
Take that!
There are two key similarities between seeing the gold lake here on top of the big building. Cherry blossoms and food sands. Oh, both, okay. Wait, you're right. So those similarities was what caused your memories of both places to overlap. That person in red raincoat wasn't walking in mid-air. They were walking towards you from across the park. But in your blurry memory, that same sight played over the viewing platform instead. No way. Who steals a great thief's memory, huh? That's just cheating. Even still, it doesn't answer the question of who attacked Kay in the park. Was that the person in red raincoat she saw? That is confusing. Oh, it's beep beep. Sounds like it's coming from the storeroom. Come on, let's go take a look. Let's go. Is that stolen cash? What's happening? Oh, this one. It's coming from this little gadget here. Ugh. This transceiver. I feel like we've seen this somewhere before. Right. Still going. And I'm no good with technology, boomer. Come on, you have to pick it up. Fine, I'll do it. Beep. Hey, this is Edgeworth. Okay, if you could just refrain from answering strange calls for me. Mr. Edgeworth, I presume. I know that voice! Shelly the Killer! Congratulations on another case resolved. Yet I can't truly say that it's been fully resolved, can you? Oh, I'm sure you've noticed by now there was a mastermind at work orchestrating the entire incident. Oh, how did you even know about this case? That's not what's important right now. Let's focus on this certain individual for the time being, shall we? I have indeed been wondering myself if someone else could have been involved. If not, how are we to explain the piece of evidence that proved so damning to case? No way, an evil mastermind, but who? Who indeed, perhaps you could share your thoughts. The evidence that that points to someone else's involvement.
Take that!
This letter to Kay. As is this the nature of this game, someone with the name The Killer is 100% innocent and trustworthy. Exactly. Shelly the Killer. The letter Kay supposedly wrote to the victim. Yeah, I don't remember ever writing that. So, who did? Who would prepare such a thing? I know I'm not the only one, but that would love to know. How do we know if it wasn't you? Now, why would I do a thing like that? I believe that the truth can only be fully come to light in a court of law, but since you've had your badge revoked, that's no longer an option. Whoopsie. So how this all ends, I for one will be watching from sidelines with interest. Even though it's my badge. Oh look, it's Appleshoe.
Remains with us. Please welcome them with kindness.
Oh, thank you so much for the subs, Appleshoe. Oh, that's very, very kind of you. Thank you. Appreciate that. How are you, Appleshoe? You good? Having a good day? And the one last thing, I do hope that you won't betray my trust in you. Now I bid you farewell. Ooh. What the heck did he mean by the case hasn't been fully resolved? And why is he so interested in us anyway? Yeah, exactly. Why Shelly the Killer is so interested in these nonsense. Everything is just one giant ball of mysteries. Exactly. No, I'm having a horrible day because I didn't get any good loot in the Arc Raider sad face. Oh, big hug, Apple Shoe. Don't you worry. You will get your big, juicy loot very, very soon. Oh, hello there. Hello, Livet. How are you? Welcome in. How's your day? And everything is just one giant ball of mystery, exactly. Seems we've only scratched the surface of his case. Even without my badge, I'm going to carry on doing what I can. However this ends, the one thing for certain, come what may, I will expose the truth. So one last case then. The end. Of the 4th case, let's go. Okay, that is, as you can see, 1 minute until right now is happy Halloween, guys. Right away. Oh, that was wonderful. It's episode 5. It's probably the last case in this game. One last case, one last dance, exactly. And it's about time for me to take a nap. So sleepy. Everything's all good. Got a lot of progress done on Pokemon. Oh, that's lovely to hear. Oh no, I'm gonna get some gremlin knockings on my door. Exactly. Yeah, I gotta prepare your candies or potato if you prefer to get them that. So happy Halloween, everyone! If anyone's celebrating with your kids or yourself. And yes, we're gonna wrap up here. Appreciate you staying around with me. As always, thanks so much for tuning in. We're gonna find somewhere we can raid to. Time to turn off all my lights, exactly. Pretend that you're not home. Pretend. Like now kids will actually film their journey to your door. So yes. Alright, let me see who is streaming that we can raid into. Oh, I can see who we can raid into. Alright. I'll see you all very, very soon. Have a good Halloween and rest of the day wherever you are. And I'll see you all again very, very soon. And our system winding down. I'll keep everything in order until you return to this timeline and take care on your way out. Ciao, ciao.